Just want to see what it looks like.
Do we have a scoreboard?
7:05 start here, ladies and gentlemen. Millard South to receive the opening kickoff. And Tyson Todd to kick it off. And that ball is going to go out of bounds, and a penalty to start off the night here at Beal.
The flag for the Patriots put them in good field position.
It's been a good couple 2 weeks for the Patriots to start out the year, Joey. Wins against Gretna and Pius, giving up a combined 10 points and scoring a combined 94, as TJ Urban will start off in the shotgun with 2 running backs. And the handoff's going to be to Isaiah Harris on the outside, who breaks it on the first play of the game at the 40. Isaiah cuts back inside at the 30. He sees a lane at the 20 where he's wrestled down. A big gain for the Patriots, a gain of 55 yards to open up the night.
And what a great start by the Patriots. In a neutral location, that's exactly how you gain the momentum at the start.
And going fast-paced from the get-go, already lining up. Same 2-back set for Urban. And they're going to run the same exact play, and it's open once again. Isaiah cuts back in the inside and will have 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
And what a start by Harris, no doubt about it. He's been one of the biggest threats for the Patriots this year.
Very explosive back, one of the best in the state. So we got a whistle now. And Millard South already lined up, ready to go. Urban going to keep it this time, and he's going to be wrestled down. I can't see jersey anymore. Easton Sixel with the play, defensive end for Millard North.
And in a rivalry game like this, it's really important to gain the momentum at the beginning. Try to get on board as quick as you can to try and, prioritize your offense.
Antrell Taylor now in the backfield along with Isaiah and Urban. Heavy set to the right. And a miscommunication there. And no hold develops at a gain of 1 down to the 12-yard line, bringing up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Antrell Taylor, a player that not many people knew of, started off the season with an amazing punt return against Pius, which was turned back with a block in the back, but man, it really brought his name out. And now he's playing a big role on this team.
Clearly the number 2 back along with Isaiah. Already a lot of 2-back sets we've seen tonight. As now it is 3rd and goal from the 12-yard line in a predictable pass situation here for the Patriots. TJ with time to throw, escapes the pocket, and nearly intercepted, intended for Isaiah Harris. That's going to bring up 4th down, and the field goal unit coming on.
And Urban, an amazing rushing quarterback. If he can get that pass down this season, he could be really dangerous. Already a great quarterback, getting some looks in college. If he could get that pass down, man, what a scary guy.
And Cole Lamb going to be on to kick it. It's going to be about a 29, 30-yard field goal here for the Patriots. Looking to get on the board first here. Snap good, hold good, and the kick is good.
And it might have not been the result they were looking for, but a nice job by the Patriots to quickly get on the board. Let's see what their defense can do.
Still sending a message there, especially that big run to start up the game from Isaiah. So as for Millard North, they opened up the season at Beal at Millard West with a 30-0 defeat. Last week playing at Elkhorn South out in Elkhorn, losing 42-14. It's been a rough start, but 2 really tough opponents.
Do you have extra programs?
No, we don't.
Just checking, no problem.
Yeah, and while it may have not been the start Millard North was looking for, a rivalry win against Millard South would really get their spirits up and would give them a chance.
Obviously, rivalry games, always tough opponents. Both teams very familiar with each other, especially the two head coaches here on the sidelines. Cole Lamel to kick it off from the 40-yard line. As Tyson Todd and Keyshawn Wright are back to return it for the Mustangs. And it's going to go towards Todd, who's going to elect to return it. Finds a crease towards the left side, spins off a tackle, and there goes Tyson Todd. And Lamel trying to come up and make the play, and he's going to be brought down across midfield.
And what a return by Todd, breaking 2 tackles in the process, making a great run.
And now let's introduce this Millard North starting offense. Quarterback, Ben Wendell. Probably Wendell. And in that triple option formation. And a handoff straight up the gut. Brought down there by a Jack Nicolaisen playing nose tonight. And that starting defensive line for the Patriots, Dexter Smith, Jack Nicolaisen, Cole Herbolsheimer, and Jake Mayville.
And a big highlight for the Patriots defense is Tate Heinrichs coming off a 12-tackle, 2-forced fumble game.
And he's playing middle linebacker. He'll be pretty busy tonight. That's North now with the motion. And they're going to toss it right. And a missed tackle there. And Tate tries to make the play, and Todd's going to break another tackle
and fight his way on the play.
And fight his way 2 yards from the first down. But like you said, Joey, penalty marker down on the play. And it's going to be holding on the outside, and one of the wide receivers, Jimmy Quaintance.
I think it's Brandon Lundquist. I think I saw him at 12.
And apologies for earlier. Brandon Lundquist is starting at quarterback tonight for the Mustangs. And Millard North, with that running attack, does not like being backed up in long distance yardages as they go under center once again. And a rollout pass now. And wide open downfield, and the catch is made. Noah Knoll with the catch.
What a snag by Noel. A good throw, may have had a little too much on it, but he got the nice diving catch.
Millard South playing cover 3 there. It appeared like Isaiah Weiss with the blown coverage assignment on that one.
And that'll put the Mustangs right at the 17-yard line, looking to take the lead.
I tell you what, that was a pretty good throw by Lundquist and an even better catch by Noah Knoll. Mustangs line up under center with the motion and a toss. And that is covered well, and that's going to be holding. Millard North flips into the end zone for a touchdown, but you can bring that back, ladies and gentlemen, as we got another hold on the outside.
I'll tell you what, that one's going back, but what a great run. Even had a nice dive to get in the end zone. Unfortunate that one's coming back.
Easton Sixold, he made a good play on defense as well. Starts at running back 2 for the Mustangs. Nice athletic play there.
Just as suspected, that'll be a holding call on the Mustangs, bringing them back to the 28-yard line.
I tell you what, Joey, penalties like this, making it 1st and 20, we know they just completed a deep pass down the field, but a run offense like this makes it very hard to drive the ball and continue moving the sticks, especially on a defense like Millard South that has given up 10 points in the first 2 games. And an option left, and that is covered beautifully. Brought down by Nick Eliason, also converting on that play, number 49, Jay Gastaway.
And what a big play for the Patriots, putting them even deeper in the backfield.
Loss of 2 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 20, as we're about 5 minutes into this game here at Buell. One back set here, 4 wide receivers lined up in a predictable pass situation. As we're going to roll out and throw a quick hook route, and that is overthrown, intended for number 2.
Now the Mustangs will face a 3rd and deep. Going to go for a big pass play here.
Jadis Ellis, the intended receiver on that play. Spencer Wagner, number 3 for the Patriots, in coverage right there. Southside making noise on this long 3rd down attempt for the Mustangs. And a fumbled snap, but a penalty on the play, likely a false start. And it's a delay of game instead. Either way, it's going to bring the Mustangs back another 5 yards, making it 3rd and 27.
The man, after a good start on the drive, bringing the ball to the 17, this just really kills the momentum. You know, they still obviously have a chance here, but we could really see a big momentum shift if they are unable to get any points on the board.
At this point on 3rd and 27, Millard North likely just trying to get into field goal range. Hard to imagine this being 4th down territory with 27 yards to gain. At the 35-yard line. And going deep, double cover, and great defense there by Spencer Wagner. Number 9, Zane Stenger, also in on the play, providing a good double team. And Millard North is going to be forced. Let's see what they do here, Joey. They're bringing the punt unit out, and that's what it appears that they are doing. Probably too long for a field goal.
And a really disappointing end for the Mustangs. Had a great drive, a great deep play, but they just weren't able to finish.
Penalties, the main factor involved in that one. Good snap. And pressure created, and that ball is going to bounce into the end zone for a touchback. So Millard South is going to get the ball at the 25-yard line to start the next drive.
And, you know, they were able to get points on the board last time, but I think the Patriots were looking for a touchdown. Let's see what they can do right here.
Obviously, grounding and pounding, probably the main move here with Isaiah.
The pass game hasn't necessarily been working too well lately, but man, has their run game been destructive this season.
And they're going to start out in the pistol formation here, with Isaiah right behind TJ. Now motions to the right. And a counter play, and Isaiah looking for tough yards, only going to pick up 2 on that play. Brought down by number 11, Tyler Reynolds.
And let's see what...
And a penalty, or just a whistle in general. See what this is about.
Looks like we got a timeout called.
Timeout on the field for television.
And we got a TV timeout. Too bad we're not that special, Joey. We don't get
right.
TV
Just
timeouts.
wait. Just wait.
Just wait.
With the Nebraska Army National Guard split option program, you can go to school, earn a salary, and serve your country part-time. High school, junior, and enlist with the program and attend basic combat training during summer.
And next week, the Patriots, after a big rivalry game against North, they will be facing Millard West as a home game. It'll be a really exciting one as both teams have looked good so far.
2 rivalry games back-to-back for Millard South, too. They can start out 4-0. It'd be a huge positive to start out the season with
That's
momentum building on a possible state championship opportunity.
Definitely. And for the Mustangs, next Thursday, they will be going to Creighton Prep.
Prep always a challenging team.
And while they may be the away team this game, the Patriots student section is going all out. Impossible to avoid them right now.
That student section is filled, ladies and gentlemen. And we're ready to resume play here from the 22-yard line. Urban in the gun. As Millard North switches. And a handoff. And Urban is going to keep it. Big hole up
nice
the middle.
By Urban.
TJ Urban at the 50. Trying to make a man miss. Staying on his feet all the way down to the 37-yard line.
What a run by Urban.
And a big hole opened up there, Joey. Fake to Isaiah and a hole on the weak side. Wide open.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's safe to say that Urban is one of the most dangerous running quarterbacks in this state right now. He has really been killing it this year.
And Millard South loves those quarterback keeps, running towards Cole Herbolsheimer on that left side, along with Jake Mayville and Bo. And now a first down in Millard North territory. And they give the handoff to Isaiah, who seems to stumble, but falls forward for a gain of 3. And that's once again number 11, Tyler Reynolds on the play, one of the middle linebackers for the Mustangs, along with number 42, Noah Knoll.
I think there's no doubt about it. Isaiah Harris is the go-to for Millard South, and man, does he deserve it.
Really open up the play action, too, if they can get this running game going. And TJ Urban's going to keep it again. Millard North ready for it that time. About a gain of 2 that time. And once again, Tyler Reynolds, the one on the tackle, also converting on the play, number 21, free safety, Blake Klossman. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 5 for the Patriots. Be interested to see what they do here, if this is 4-down territory or not. Obviously, with how good Millard South's defense has been playing, it'd be easy to trust them in this field position. So we'll see what they do if they're not able to convert this 3rd down.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
TJ's going to keep it. That is a huge hole on the left side as he is wrestled down after a gain of 7 or 8. But that is going to be a first down for the Patriots. And that was once again number 21, Blake Klossman, making the play for the Mustangs. The hard-hitting free safety coming in to make the play.
And Klossman, not the biggest guy, but man, is he aggressive.
Most likely his assignment today is recognizing those pull runs for Urban when he keeps it on the fake handoffs to Isaiah Harris. 2 tight end set for the Patriots. It's going to be play action. Urban stiff arms a man, gets away, thrown on the run, and it's intercepted. There's a flag, though. That's going to be a late hit on the Mustangs. This one's coming back, ladies and gentlemen.
Amen.
A clear and obvious cheap shot on TJ Urban right there, as the offense appears to be staying on the field, and indeed they are.
It looks like number 21, Blake Klossman, might be hurt. He's walking off to the sidelines and looks like he is in pain.
So it goes from an interception to a 15-yard penalty, and Millard South is going to get the ball inside the 15-yard line here. And we'll see exactly where they mark it. Appears to be around the 12-yard line, 12 or 13-yard line. Patriots still can pick up another first down.
The Patriots yet again in great field position. Let's see if they can get a touchdown unlike last drive.
The running game seems to be a huge factor here as Isaiah's going to be in the pistol behind Urban. Now he's going to shift to the right. And Urban's going to keep it up the middle. And he's going to get all the way down to the 3-yard line, but yet another penalty, and this one likely on the Patriots. That's number 77 for the Patriots. Bo Wenz looks pretty frustrated on the play. Appears to be a holding on him. And penalties are what killed last drive for the Patriots. And now they'll be backed up once again, another 10 yards. So that's going to make a first down at the 24-yard line here for the Patriots.
And while there may have been a flag, don't discredit that run by Urban. A great move to get all the way to the 3.
A 2-back set here, and the give is to Antron Taylor. And Taylor showing off that speed. A good first down carry of 9 yards, getting it down to the 15-yard line.
Antrell Taylor, no doubt about it. What a heck of an athlete. That guy can do just about anything you need him to.
Not only playing running back, but now lined up on this play as a wide receiver in the slot on the left side. Tight end set to the left for the Patriots. Fake the give to Harrison. Urban breaks a tackle, continues to fight down inside the 5-yard line.
Great run by Urban.
3 defenders with him inside the 5-yard line, and that's going to be pretty close to a first down. And let's see where they mark it here. It's going to be about a yard short as Millard South hurries up to the line.
And you might not be able to tell by looking at it, but man, can Urban take a hit.
So it's going to be 3rd and 2 here as Millard North now just getting lined up on defense. Got to expect this is a run right here. And it is. Isaiah has a wide open hole
and
a touchdown.
Get to the end zone.
Touchdown Patriots. Solid drive. And Isaiah with yet another touchdown as the Patriots are out and rolling here, ladies and gentlemen.
And Lamel lined up for the PAT.
And Lamel's kick is good.
And no doubt about it, big drive by the Patriots, starting back at the 20, and they made a great drive. And this is exactly the start the Patriots are looking for. In a big game, it's really important to try to take the lead right at the beginning, and they did not waste any time. Still a little over 2.5 minutes left in the first quarter, and they are up 10-0.
Setting the tone early against one of their rivals, and with this defense, who's given up 10 points the entire year, it's going to be really challenging for the Mustangs to keep up with this high-powered Patriots offense. One of the things that makes this Millard South team so good is the balance on both sides of the ball. The running game, which leads to explosive plays on the offensive side, and that great run-stuffing defense.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And the Mustangs were close to capitalizing on their last drive, but penalties really held them back. They were not able to get any points on the board.
And historically, especially over the past 5 to 10 years, that triple option for Millard North, it's been really hard for Millard South to handle. Lamel is ready to kick it off from the 40. And it's going to go to Todd, who's going to fair catch it this time. And Millard North is going to start from the 20-yard line here.
And for this Patriot team, no doubt about it, they're contenders for a state title this year. A lot of guys on their team, they're hungry, but most important, they know that they got to go one game at a time. They cannot, expect this. They know that they got to put a lot of work in, and man, have they so far.
Brendan Anderson and Tyson King now on that defensive front for the Patriots, substituting for Jake Mayville and Dexter Smith.
And let's see what quarterback Brandon Lundquist and the Mustangs can do this drive.
And he'll start out under center in that triple option. And it's going to be a keep by Lundquist, and he'll fight forward for about 4 yards. A lot of motion on that play. Fake the toss this time. They ran that toss play 2 times on the opening drive, but this time Lundquist is going to keep it off that right side and pick up a solid gain of 4 on first down.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say both teams have been really strong on the run. You know, it's always their first priority. That being said, last drive, Millard North had a big pass play getting them in good position.
Same one-back set with 2 tight ends. And Lundquist this time is going to hand it up the middle and wrestled down there by Brendan Anderson and a whole pack of Patriots.
And Andrew Bednar not getting much on that play.
That was stuffed in the middle. Nicolaisen and Tyson King not letting anything go up that middle. Tate Hendricks also in on that play with about every other Patriot too. Nice to see them all rally to the ball. It's going to bring up 3rd and 5 now here with just over a minute to go in the opening quarter.
And this is a big play for the Mustangs.
No doubt.
Yeah, if they go down three scores, that'll be tough to come back. Obviously, they have plenty of time, though.
And we'll see, interesting play call here. Do you trust the pass offense? And they're going to motion it, and Lundquist is going to put his head down, and he's going to get right around that marker, but he appears to be just a little bit short.
I think he was just a yard short on that one.
So this is a really interesting decision for Millard North.
Looks like they might be keeping the offense on the field.
It does appear that way as well. Now,
it actually looks like
change of plans
coming out.
And a good stop for the Patriots. Back to return it is Tyson Gertis in a low snap, but it's handled. But there's a whistle before it.
We got a flag on the play.
It's going to be a false start. Going to move the Mustangs back another 5 yards, which means Tyson Gertis gets to move up another 5 yards as he nears midfield now. And now Taylor going back there as well with Gertis.
2 dangerous returners right there.
No doubt. Speed, shifty, you can name it, man.
Looks like Blake Klossman is back for the punt.
Millard South showing pressure up the middle. A bad snap last time. This time a good one. And it's going to be a boot towards Taylor. Nowhere near him as it's going to bounce out at the 35-yard line where the Patriots will open up shop on their 3rd drive of the game.
And let's see for the Patriots if they start to implement a pass offense. You know, I don't see why not. I mean, the run offense is working, so if it's not broken, don't fix it. But who knows? They might try to get the defense off guard.
Dexter Smith now in at right tackle. Urban gonna throw. Quick play to Taylor. Taylor in space, makes a man miss. Stiffs arms at the 40. And at the 45 and brought down at the 41-yard line in Millard North territory.
What a play by Taylor. It looked like a 5-yard gain, but he turned that into a lot more.
And obviously, when you think of Millard South, you think of run first, but that was an easy 3-step drop back and throw. Getting the ball out of his hands really quick there was Urban.
That's right. Good throw by Urban. Had some struggles in the first 2 games, but he's looking a lot better.
And you see it's clear and evident that the 2 biggest playmakers on this team are Harrison Taylor, and obviously Patriots trying to get them heavily involved here.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Taylor's going to be in the slot on the right. Harris with Urban in the backfield. And Spencer Wagner's going to motion. And they're going deep. Urban's going to go for it all. And just a tad overthrown. Intended for number 25, Tyson Gertis on that one.
And it might not have worked, but I love the aggressive approach by the Patriots.
No doubt you get that running game going, it opens up everything. Gets the linebacker sucking up. No reason not to take a deep shot on that play.
That's
You can trust your offense to get 10 yards on the next 2 downs.
It looks like Hale Kilcoyne will be added to the receivers list.
He's lined up at the top of your screen. 2nd and down from the 43. And it's going to be a jet sweep to Taylor. Taylor, nifty play there by the Patriots, going to pick up about 4 yards, making it 3rd and 6. As that is likely the last play of the opening quarter. All right, ladies and gentlemen, after one, the Patriots 10 and the Mustangs 0. We'll be right back. This is Millard South Media.
And that's the end of the first quarter. Folks, we'd like to take this opportunity to introduce you to our Millard North Varsity cheerleaders. Seniors, Shannon C., Grace Bishop, Allison Hauser, Claire Perlovich, Lauren Moore, Josie Bosick, and Courtney Archer. Juniors, Becca Denenberg, Kyla Engelke, Maddie Mandici, Emma Hassenjaeger, Olivia Sousley, Peyton Turkelson, Skylar Schneider, and Abby Bliss. And sophomores, Ava Sprackman, Lexi Salcido, Alicia Mack, and Kylie Schweer. Thank you.
It's muted
Like
now.
if it was commercial.
It's muted now.
Back here at Buell Stadium, start of the second quarter, and a 3rd down and 7 for the Patriots, looking to score yet again and get a comfortable lead here on the Millard North Mustangs. And they're going to run it here, and Isaiah with a big hole on the right side. What a way to open up the second quarter. The burst to the end zone, Santa Maria, touchdown, Patriots.
What a run by Harris. You know, they wanted to keep the momentum going in the second quarter, and man, what a way to do it.
See that explosiveness from Harris. That hole opened up, and boom, bursting through it in a flash of light.
And the Patriots were looking to start this game off right, and man, what a way to do it. 16-0, hopefully 17-0 with the kick.
And Lamel indeed does make it 17-0. Just 8 seconds into the second quarter, and the Patriots have a 17-0 lead here on the Mustangs.
They were wasting no time. What a great start by the Patriots. Their offense has been great. Their defense has been great. For the Mustangs, they just need to capitalize. They had a great look in their second drive, but they were not able to finish, mainly penalties holding them back.
And that was a great give to Harris, with Bo Wentz pulling on that play, creating that huge hole, sealing off the linebackers.
And in just the beginning of the second quarter, Harris already has his second touchdown of the game.
Most likely near 100 yards rushing as well.
Definitely.
Gotcha. Thank you.
And if the Mustangs want to get back in this, now is the time to do it. They do not want to waste any time and have to go for a second half comeback.
And obviously a run-first offense. They're going to be forced to pass the ball here and prove themselves.
Yeah, definitely.
Might see Millard South start running more man coverage just to shut that down even further. That's going to be a kick into the end zone. And the Mustangs will start off from the 20-yard line.
Looks like they got a player down.
A player down who didn't even get touched, it appeared. Number 40, Ryan Foley, helping him up there. Harris with an even 100 yards on 7 carries. We told you, Joey, that he was near 100 yards. Actually right on the dot at 100. Millard North now under center yet again. Single back set.
And it's time for Lundquist in this offense to get going.
And that's not going to help it.
Big tackle for loss by the Patriots.
And that was Jake Mayville making that play all by himself there. The big nose tackle, stuffing that run. Dexter Smith, number 66, also in on that tackle.
On the play by 66, Dexter Smith.
Yeah, great tackle by the 2 seniors from South. And just like you said, the Mustangs might need to start passing it more, because as much as they're a run-first offense, it has not been working for them yet.
It could get ugly if they can't start running the football effectively. And that is
fumble.
A fumble! And that is recovered by Millard South.
Looks like Brandon Anderson was one that picked that one up.
And that was Dexter Smith forcing the fumble on that play as the Patriot faithful celebrates. And Millard North really struggling in a bind here.
And man, if the Patriots can capitalize on offense here, it's going to be really tough for the Mustangs to get back in this one. Luckily for them, they got plenty of time, still 11 minutes left in the second quarter, but they cannot waste time. Patriots will get the ball at the 5.
Urban going to look to throw to Tyson Gertis in the corner of the end zone, and it is overthrown.
And so far throughout this game, Urban has looked good on the run. He's had a few good passes, but he has struggled with overthrowing a few of them. Luckily, it's a pretty easy fix. Hopefully in the second half we can see a lot better action.
Second down and goal here. With Millard South likely going to run it on this play. You don't usually see them taking shots on first down through the air. Millard North, though, stacking the box, 4 linebackers in. But they're going to give it to Harris anyway, and he's going to make a jump cut, and he's going to be near the end zone, and he's in! Touchdown, Patriots.
Just 1:04 into the second quarter, and already 2 touchdowns by the Patriots. Truly unbelievable performance right now.
And this team can turn it on at any time, Joey.
Man, 3 touchdowns by Harris. How many fantasy points does this guy have right now?
I wish I had him on my fantasy football team.
Honestly. And Lama will sink the PAT to make it 24-0 Patriots.
As the Patriot faithful runs the flags here for the 3rd time tonight.
Their student section has been electric tonight. Really shown up in a rivalry game.
That entire student section is filled from top to bottom.
Yes, sir. For the Mustangs, I've said it time and time again, but they have got to get going. They are already down 4 scores. It's really, they cannot waste much more time. And we got a television timeout right now. Millard North now has had 2 promising drives, and in both punt and a fumble. They just have been unable to capitalize in this game so far, and they cannot keep doing that.
That was a pretty quick TV timeout, let me tell you. Lamel is ready to kick it off.
Looks like we got Tyson Todd and Keyshawn Wright back to receive this kick.
And Lamel boots it away. And another great kick by the small little kicker, number 7. And it's going to be another touchback, and Millard North, for the third straight drive, will start it on their 20-yard line. This time trying to build any momentum to try to get back in this one. They get the ball to start the second half, so you think if they can put a drive together, get a stop, maybe they can get back into this one.
Yeah,
but we'll have to see.
Yeah, still got plenty of time. This game is not over yet. You know, the Patriots still are going to have to work hard. I mean, the Mustangs will have to work twice as hard right now, but definitely doable as long as they get going right now.
But it's going to have to be with the passing game. They won't be able to stick with this run for long. Lundquist under center in that single back set. And a motion to the right, and they're going to toss it. And that is a great play by number 49 for the Patriots. That is Jake Gassaway.
And like you said, the Mustangs are definitely going to have to get some pass offense going. This run, they have a good run offense, but this game, it has not done much for them.
Only a 3-yard gain there on first down as they try to work their way up the field, and they're going to motion it this way, and they're going to run the option with Lundquist, who's going to pitch it last second, and actually an 8-yard carry right there.
Nice run by Jadis Ellis.
Number 2 right there, Jaden Ellis. And he was actually marked short. It appeared from our vantage point that he got the first down by about half a yard, but they're going to actually mark it 3rd and short. And so another pivotal down coming up here for the Mustangs. And up the middle, they hand it off. And a first down for the Mustangs. That appeared to be...
Looks like that was Andrew Bednar with the run.
Yep, number 27, Andrew Bednar with the run. Short gain, but that's all they needed was 1 yard, and it's going to be a first down for the Mustangs.
And Bednar's been their go-to on quick little plays where they just need a few yards. And he has delivered.
Millard South running that 4-3 front, leaving the middle wide open for the center.
And we still have yet to see a successful pass offense from either team for the most part.
And another handoff up the middle. And this one's a gain of 4. Same ball carrier, Bednar on the play.
And the 5'9" senior has gotten a lot of looks today.
Second down now from the 36. Lundquist making the check. Now ready to go.
And looks like that's actually number 8, Ben Windle.
Replacing Lundquist. The lefty appears to have a better arm. Good effort there from Ellis. However, incomplete. And a flag on the play, and they're going to call personal foul, roughing the passer on the defense. So that's going to move the ball 15 yards up for the Mustangs and bring up another first down.
And while penalties have been a big issue for the Mustangs today, it finally comes their way as they get the first down. Last play, an overthrow, but great effort with the diving attempt by Ellis.
First and 10, Millard North.
And they will have the ball at the Patriots' 49-yard line to start.
And this is exactly the drive Millard North needs if they want to get back into this one. They've got it across midfield, and they need to keep going. Wendell stays in the game. He's going to keep it this time, and he's going to be wrestled down for no game. A bunch of Patriots converging in on that one, primarily Cole Herbolsheimer.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this is the second time that the Mustangs have crossed midfield. The last one, they had a promising drive with a nice pass play, but it resulted in a punt for the Mustangs.
And that was due to penalties. And Millard North, they can't afford any more penalties if they want to stay in this one. It's going to be 2nd and long now. And then a whistle and a flag.
Maybe an offsides on the defense.
It appeared somebody lined up offsides. They're discussing it here. And they're just it is gonna be offsides on the Patriots. I think one of the big defensive tackles, either Jack Nicolaisen or Jake Mayville, was lined up offsides, and that's what they're gonna rule here.
And now we'll see a 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line. Or sorry, 43-yard line.
And they're gonna motion it, and they're gonna fake it, and that pass is wide open, but overthrown once again by Wendell, the lefty who has come into the game.
Gabriel Terry, the intended receiver. The pass was close, but not quite there.
Really nifty play there, the play action, and the motion man, that wide receiver, number 2, Jadis Ellis, on that wheel route. It was open, and a good throw would have got him in stride, and he could still be running. But nonetheless, it's gonna bring up 3rd down and 4.
It hasn't worked yet this drive, but I like the aggressive pass approach by the Mustangs. Had a couple of really good looks, just haven't quite gotten it through.
And we'll see if this is 4 down territory here. Might be telling if they run it or not. Millard South, though, stacking the middle. And jumping off sides once again are the Patriots, and that appeared to be Jack Nicolaisen, number 74. So 2 boneheaded offside penalties on this drive for the Patriots are going to result in yet another Millard North 1st down.
It's like it's like Herbolsheimer and Bo Went were the 2 offside receivers. Wow. And that'll be the 3rd penalty for the Patriots this drive.
And a motion. And it's going to be a toss. And an opening up on the right side. Down to the goal line. He's going to be tripped up and out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
And what a run by Gabriel Terry. The run offense has been good, but has not gotten enough, and there we go. It finally opens up.
Great bounce to the outside there. And Millard North in business. A good answer after the turnover on last drive. Showing some fight, trying to stay in this one and not get bullied around by that Patriot defense.
And he had a nice juke move at about the 20 to give him a lot more room on that play.
Now Millard South's 1 touchdown they have given up this year was late in the 4th quarter against Gretna. This might most likely, if the Mustangs can punch it in, would be the first touchdown these defensive starters have given up all year.
And with 7 minutes left in the 2nd quarter, it is time for them to score. Like you said, they get the ball after halftime.
It's going to be 1st and goal on the 5-yard line, and Millard North is going to burn a timeout here.
Timeout, Millard North.
It's muted now, so I say, you guys say we're gonna go off halftime in like 5 minutes, like 3 minutes before we can come back and you guys just talk.
Okay. That's cool with that.
That's fine. Yeah.
Big bet.
All right, back here at Buell here. Millard North is going to have a 1st and goal here with 7:05 left in the half. Already trailing 24-0, but trying to get back into this one. And a touchdown would be key here.
And expect a run on this first play. First down, it seemed like both teams this game have revolted to the run on the first down. And especially with only 5 yards to go, they have been killing it on short runs.
Number 27, Andrew Bedner in the backfield with Widener under center. He's going to keep it left. He's going to keep it into the end zone, and Millard North is going to get on the board here. A good drive by the Mustangs, aided by Millard South penalties, but nonetheless, a big run. An overall solid drive for the Mustangs to get on the board. Just over 7 minutes to go in the half, trying to stay in this one.
And quarterback Ben Windell with his first drive of the game, certainly making it worthwhile with the touchdown to get the Mustangs on the board.
Indeed.
And just as you said earlier, if they can get a stop, maybe even score before halftime, it'll be looking in much better position as they get the ball to start the second half. And Tyson Todd capitalizes on the PAT.
Hi, Sammy. What's up?
Well, hello, Sammy. What's up?
Shout out to Sammy.
Yeah, Sammy says what's up.
And let's see what the Patriots can do on this next drive. After the Mustangs score their first points of the game, the momentum really could shift right here with the stop. But if the Patriots can keep going and score another one, then it'll really be a shot to the Mustangs.
And that Millard South kicking game is really good. We haven't seen Millard North kick it off since the opening kickoff, but expect them to try to get it into the end zone with guys like Tyson Gertis and Antrell Taylor back there looking to make a play.
First kickoff did not go well with a kick out of bounds, but that likely will not happen again. You do not see many kickers do that twice in a game.
Well, if it does, Joey, Millard North fans can blame it on you.
That's right.
All right, Todd's going to kick it off now. And Isaiah and Taylor are back there to receive. We're on the 10-yard line, and he's going to get a chance. And it's actually going to be fielded by the up man. That's Spencer Wagner. And Spencer Wagner with a good hole, getting it all the way to the 32-yard line. That a baby, Spence.
Definitely a nice field position for the Patriots. You know, I think the Mustangs were looking to get him to the 20, but they were not successful in that.
Very short kick right there. Could be an issue if Millard North continue to try to get back into this game. Field position here for the Patriots, starting all the way out near the 35-yard line, is essential right here.
Now let's see what Urban and the Patriots can do right here.
Isaiah Harris getting a break on this drive. It's number 21, Garrett Mandolfo here in the backfield. Very capable running back himself as well. And Urban's going to throw it on first down. Going to take a shot over the middle, and it's being fought for.
And that may have been intercepted.
And they're going to call it a catch, and that's going to be a catch for Millard South. Antrell Taylor, way to come down with that ball.
Nice play. And that
wrestling it away. What a hell of a play there by Antrell Taylor.
Great snag by Taylor. That one was up for it. Both teams had a chance at that one, but Taylor was not letting that go.
Great coverage there on the play, but Taylor wanted it more. What a phenomenal catch to keep the Patriots moving. First down now from the 45. And a two-back set now with Taylor and Mandolfo in the backfield. And they're going to give it to Taylor. And he's going to be swallowed up for no gain. Number 11 right there, Tyler Reynolds.
And a nice hit by Reynolds to get him in the back.
Middle linebacker for the Mustangs has been all over the place. That was a really hard hit there on Taylor. You can see when Harris is out of the game, Taylor is the focal point for this Patriots offense. They're trying to get the ball to him in many different ways, and you can see the creativity that they're trying to use as well.
Looks like we got Mandolfo and Taylor back again with Gertis and Marcusek as receivers.
And Urban, he's going to keep it Onto the outside, but a flag is down as Urban cuts back in near the first down marker, but this one is likely coming back.
And I believe that'll be the third time Urban has a nice run, but is not able to get it. And that one indeed will be taken back. And that noise right there is the Patriots student section. They are electric tonight.
Showing a lot of school spirit, but it's going to be 2nd down and 22 now for the Patriots. Loss on 1st down and a holding call. Actually, they're going to switch it now. 3rd and 17 for the Patriots. Scoreboard had it wrong. Here we roll. Mandolfo still in the backfield. Urban with a quick throw, and it's going to be a screen, and that is wide open in the middle of the field. That is Tyson Gertis getting wrestled down, but the ball comes out, and it's going to be recovered by Millard North inside the 3-yard line.
And Tyson Todd with the recovery. Way to be ready for that one.
Wow, a great play by Tyson Gertis, following his blockers and finding a hole to get all the way inside the 30-yard line, but not being safe with the ball. And that ball bounced about 20 yards inside. And let's see where they marked this. That ball bounced for a good 20 yards at least. And they're going to mark it at the 3-yard line.
And while they might be back in the...
An opportunity lost there for the Patriots after a great screen pass on 3rd and down. Really well executed and open over the middle. But let's see if Millard North can go on another drive. Remember, they get the ball to start the second half. Still looking to get back into this even more at 24-7 now, under 5 minutes to go in the half. And the handoff up the middle to number 27, Andrew Benner, is going to pick about a gain of 1.
And while they might be back deep in their own territory, this is really their chance to prove that they are still in this game. A touchdown can make it a 10-point game with the ball after half.
Really crucial possession here, because even if they're not able to score, if they can't get a couple first down, Millard South is going to get pretty good field position with a chance to score before half as well.
Definitely. And the Patriots done a good job capitalizing with good field position.
Tyson King replacing Jake Mayville right now on the inside. Him and Nick Eliason, the 2 defensive tackles, with Brendan Anderson and Herbolsheimer also along that defensive line. And they're going to run it at Herbolsheimer. They're going to get to the outside, but not much doing. Going to be wrestled down at the 9-yard line. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And Wendell with a nice run, but it is not quite enough. Big play by the Mustangs here. This play could really decide a lot of momentum in this game.
Under center here. And that ball is deflected at the line, nearly intercepted by our boy Tate Hendricks.
What a great tip by the Patriots. Now with a chance to get great field position and really take capitalization of this game.
Boy, if that ball was tipped any higher, Tate had a chance to take that one back for 6. Nonetheless, though, Millard North is going to be forced to punt. And as said a couple minutes ago, they're going to get pretty good field position. We got Antrell Taylor lining up at the 45-yard line in Millard North territory.
The Patriots will have just under 3.5 minutes to score. Plenty of time for this electric offense.
Exactly, more than enough time, even still disregarding a possible return by Taylor, and we know how explosive he can be.
Oh, yeah. You know, it's the same offense that has already scored 2 touchdowns in just the first minute and a half of the second quarter. So we know that time is not an issue for them.
And an ugly punt there. Let's see if Taylor's able to field it. Nearly hits a Patriot, but that's going to roll right back to the 46-yard line in Millard North territory, where the Patriots will set up for most likely their last drive of the first half.
Great field possession for the Patriots. Let's see what they can do with it. You know, I think Urban is looking to get going. You know, he's had some good plays. He struggled with the pass a little bit, but I think he's hungry. I think he's ready to take capitalization of this game.
And we see Isaiah back in the game, so we'll expect to see those read option handoffs for sure on this drive with Urban and Harris.
Harris already scoring all 3 touchdowns this game for the Patriots.
Isaiah now lined up to the left of Urban. And it's going to be a counter play. It's that same play on Isaiah's last touchdown. Another explosive run, this time for 8 yards, but nonetheless, a very good first down run play for the Patriots.
What a great run by Harris. Not a big window, but he takes it. He brings it for 8 yards.
And we've seen that counter play be really effective for the Patriots, where they pull the left side of that offensive line, creating a huge hole up the middle. It's been really hard for number 11 for the Mustangs, Tyler Reynolds, to cover lately. And we'll see Isaiah. He's lined up behind Urban right now. Getting a check now from the sideline. And now going to be lined up on the right side of Urban. And once again, Urban going to run it up the middle. So we've seen the first 2 plays going right back to the run game. First time Harris, this time a big gain by Urban for about a gain of 12.
And most teams, when time is short, they result to the pass, but not this team. With such a strong run offense, they make that their priority, and man, does it work.
And it's with that big offensive line, Cole Herbolsheimer, Bo Wenz, David Braun, Jake Mayville, Dexter Smith, and Jack Nicolaisen. Those boys up front really doing their jobs well tonight.
And yet again, we'll have Harris and Taylor right behind Urban.
And this time, Taylor's the lead blocker. Harris cuts back inside, makes a man miss, and fights his way down to the 21-yard line with a good pickup about 8 yards here on first down as they keep chewing away clock here with 2 minutes to go in the first half.
And this could be a perfect situation for the Patriots. Get on the board, give the Mustangs as little time as possible, especially with the great kicks Lamwell's been providing. They likely will not be in great field position, assuming the Patriots can score on this drive.
We're under 2 minutes now. And we've got trips right here for the Patriots. And it's going to be a play action. Urban makes a man miss. He's got Taylor wide open, and he finds him. And Taylor cuts back inside at the 10. And a whole bunch of Mustangs are going to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But a nice play action pass there by Urban, escaping the defensive end.
And a nice little move by Taylor at the end. Wasn't too flashy, but gave him an extra 4 yards right there.
And that extra yardage is what got them inside the 10-yard line, bringing up first and goal from the 7. This is our Millard South looking to put damage into a north comeback. Urban going to go for the fade route to Gertis again. This time they look to have him. No flag thrown on the play. And a way better ball thrown there by Urban, but that was really good coverage there by Millard North. Number 29, Caleb Munger, showing good sportsmanship right there as well. Really tight coverage there on Gertis.
Yeah, very aggressive defense, but I like it. It worked.
I like the play call as well.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Let's see what the Patriots do right here. It's unlike them to throw 2 times in a row, so I'd expect the run right here.
Well, they've got Taylor lined up in the slot on the left, Harris behind Urban. And it's going to be a handoff right up the gut to Isaiah. And look at that extra effort from Isaiah.
What a nice little jump at the end there to get the extra yards.
Looked to be down at the 5-yard line. Now it appears he's going to be marked inside the 3 or 2-yard line. So it went from a gain of 2 or 3 to about a gain of 5. That's going to make a huge difference here on 3rd and goal for the Patriots. Most likely, I would assume 4-down territory. Nothing to really lose, up 17 here in the first half. 50 seconds and counting. And the Patriots, they still have all 3 timeouts left, but they don't seem to be in a hurry. Millard North stacking the box and going for the slant route, and that time they got flagged. And it appears that he did jump the route that time, Caleb Munger. You've seen them go to the fade route about 3 times. That time, Gertie faking the fade route and going with the hard slant inside. It was open, but it looked like Munger did get there a bit early, which should make it first down and goal for the Patriots.
Now with 36 seconds left, the Patriots are in perfect position to not only give them 30 seconds, but even less than that. Mustangs will likely only have 1 or 2 plays, if that.
And that's going to be half a distance to the goal line. So the ball's going to be placed about the 1.5-yard line. And Millard South, because they have all 3, nothing to lose, they're going to talk things over here just to make sure they got everything planned out. And they're going to call their first timeout of the half. All right, we're back here at Buell with 30 seconds to go in the first half. Millard South looking to punch it in. And they got an interesting setup here. 4 wide on the left side. Millard North still stacking the box, though, against only 5 offensive linemen. Let's see what they do here. They try to give it to Isaiah, and that is not a good sign for the Patriots with the flag down. And that could bring them back. Really interesting call to go with 4 wide receivers instead of just lining up with 2 or 3 tight ends and pounding it inside as they've been doing for most of the first half.
I think the Patriots are trying to throw them off guard, but it did not work there. I think the Mustangs know that when they only need a few yards, the run is their top target.
And not at all, because this could come back to bite them now. It's going to be 10-yard penalty, so they're going to be marked at the 12-yard line with only 32 seconds to go in the half. So now, instead of having first and goal inside the 2, they're backed up with first and goal at the 12. Interesting call there. And a bad penalty for the Patriots. And I'm sure that's going to be a focal point for Means at halftime, talking about the excessive penalties in the first half.
Yeah, well, it may have been a start for the Mustangs getting penalties. The Patriots now have 7 penalties in the half, many of them being very costly, resulting in 1 Mustang score and possibly preventing the Patriots from getting 7 on this drive.
7 more penalties than they would like, of course. And a lot of them have been boneheaded, too. We saw a couple offside penalties on the one drive that Millard North scored, and then this one right before the half. Situational offense here for the Patriots.
It'll be interesting to see what they do. I think most teams would try to get a pass play to get a few yards, but the Patriots are not a pass-first team, and looks like we have a timeout called.
And frustration here bullying up here, as another timeout is called from Millard South, trying to get things right here and trying to punch it in the end zone here before half.
And let's see what Means can do. See if he can get a good game plan to get 7 on the board for the Patriots. And for the Mustangs, a stop would be huge right here. If they could keep it at a 17-point game, get the ball to start off the second half, that could be very big.
All right, we're ready to roll here now. Coach Long talking with his troops here. Let's see if they figured out whatever confusion there was. 3rd down and goal now here for the Patriots from the 12-yard line. And now, after the formation, we'll see what... See what the deal here is. We've been at a stand hall here the last minute of the first half.
Yeah.
Feels like an NFL game with all these commercial breaks and
It really
stuff.
does.
Just can't review pass interference, though.
Not yet, not yet.
Is that coming for high school ball?
Just wait. All right, and looks like they're finally lined up and ready to go for 3rd and goal.
And they've got 5 wide. Nobody in the backfield with Urban. Time to throw. A really good pocket towards
Pass to
the end
Harris.
zone for Harris.
And it is
and broken up. Really good coverage there by the Mustangs. Prepared for that corner out. And that was number 36 for the Mustangs. Or 35, excuse me. Maybe 34, actually. Ethan Berry on the play.
And for the Patriots, not much you can do there. You know, great coverage by the Mustangs, really no one open, and Urban did not have a good lane to run.
Not the end of the drive that the Patriots wanted. Shirley wanted a touchdown to make it 31-7 going into half. But Lamel on for an easy field goal of about 30 yards.
Lamel 1 for 1 today on field goals.
Which was 30 yards as well. High snap. Lamel has to wait, and that was really bad from the start.
And that one was a line drive, no air on it, and he could not connect.
We saw a bad snap, which led to a bad hole, which really threw off Lamel's timing there, which created that line drive kick. Nonetheless, this last 30 seconds for the Patriots has been really ugly, and that's going to be a focal point at halftime. They're not going to be happy going to the locker room only up 17.
A perfect end for the Mustangs for the half. Able to get on the board and stop the Patriots. They will be receiving the ball, could make it a 2-possession game.
Really critical missed field goal. Just not getting any points on that drive for the Patriots. We could look back on this if Millard North can make it a game, and this could be a key point in the game.
And let's see if the Mustangs even try to do anything. I could just see a kneel to end the half. Not much they can do right now.
They're going to advance the ball to the 20-yard line, where Millard North will set up shop. They still got 2 timeouts, so we'll see if they do take a shot here. And they instead take a knee, and getting shoved on the play was their quarterback, number 8.
No flag on the play.
Ben Wendell. That looked like Dexter Smith came in hot right there. Or it might have been Jack Nicolaisen. Nonetheless, hitting Wendell as he was going down for the knee, sending a message going into half.
And not often you see a quarterback getting lit up on a kneel. But with the Patriots, you never know.
No flag call on it, too. And that is the end of the first half, ladies and gentlemen, from Buell Stadium here in Millard, Nebraska, where the Millard South Patriots lead the Millard North Mustangs 24-7 as we head to intermission. All right, back here to start the second half here. Both teams.
And, for the most part, the Patriots controlled the tempo. Great half by Isaiah Harris, 122 rushing yards, 3 touchdowns, scoring all the TDs for the Patriots in this half.
And obviously that running game is going to be a focal point also in the second half. We'll have to see if Millard North has made adjustments to try to stop that. And as for the Patriots on defense, they got to do a better job at limiting the penalties, limiting those passing, because we've seen wide open passage for the Mustangs that they just haven't been able to convert on. Obviously, if they want to get back into this game down 3 possessions, they're going to have to use the passing game more. So we'll see if Millard South made any adjustments there. But for the most part, on offense, they just need to clean up the penalties.
Yeah.
Keep running the ball with Urban and Harris and Antrell Taylor, and they'll be pretty good.
The pass game could use work, but I don't know how much of the passing we'll see in the second half. They got the tempo. I expect them to keep running it for the majority of the part.
Millard North can get a good drive here to start the second half. Could do wonders to get back into this game.
Yeah, they can't waste much time, It's a 3 possession game, and they got to get going now. 24 minutes is a
Every drive on average.
I think the keys are to get that pass game going. They started off slow with, Brandon Lundquist at quarterback. He played fine. The pass was a little off. They put in
number 8.
Yeah, Ben Weindl. He played a lot better, got them their only points of the game. You could tell the tempo is a lot different. His pass, a little aggressive, but it was still there for the most part. They're going to need to get that pass game going. The receivers have been ready. They've been aggressive, made some great efforts. They've just really got to get
develop more.
Definitely.
Obviously not as prepared as some. Obviously we know TJ Urban is a junior now for Millard South, but 2 quarterbacks, not seniors, very uncommon, especially in Class A football.
Turnovers haven't been a big issue for either team. Both committing 1 fumble for the Patriots, interception for the Mustangs. And, it hasn't been a big issue. The Patriots, the most costly thing for their fumble was that the ball rolled about, 15, 20 yards?
Yep.
You put them in perfect position to score. I think the Mustangs, the biggest thing is just wasting no time. That even towards the end of the first half, they should have passed. A lot of times they went to that run-first offense, which is great, but it takes up a lot of time. And I think the Patriots are going to do the same thing. So the Mustangs are going to need to be aggressive and just get on the board as soon as possible.
Well, if Millard North is going to stick with the run, they got to keep going up the middle, but they got to switch it up. They saw a couple toss plays on the outside that worked, especially the touchdown run,
biggest plays
or the
right
run
there.
that got them inside the 5-yard line, which eventually got the touchdown. But they got to mix it up. They just can't keep running it up the middle because that's not going to work on this Millard South defense.
Yeah. So for the Mustangs, be aggressive, get on the board. For the Patriots, be safe, use up clock, limit penalties, and the defense has got to be prepared to stop the run and be prepared man coverage for those passes.
Millard South received the ball to start the game, which means Cole Amel will be kicking it off here to start the second half. Both teams lining up at their respective 45-yard lines, huddling up. We're about ready to get the second half started here at Buell as it has turned to night here. Lights on, everybody, stadium's still packed after a nice halftime.
That's right.
Everybody filing back into their seats as the kickoff units come on the field.
And unless a good return, likely won't be great field position for the Cole Lamel. Field goal. His only issue is 1 missed field goal to line drive. Likely won't happen again. Good game by Lamel so far. Looks like we are about to get the second half underway as the Patriots line up for the kick.
That Patriots student section going wild like they were the first half. And we're off and running. And another fantastic hit by Lamel's gonna reach it to the 2-yard line. This one's going to be returned by number 2, Jadis Ellis. He's only going to get it to the 20, which would have been if he fair caught it or took a kneel.
And looks like Antrell Taylor and Michael Harding with the tackle. Good teamwork right there.
All right, and this Millard North offense looking to put a drive. Set the tone here to start the second half. Still a 3-possession game, but we know still 24 minutes of ball to play.
Yeah, right now the momentum is in the Patriots' favor, but it can be easily shifted. Good end of the half by the Mustangs. They could really shift this game. And looks like it'll be number 8 starting at quarterback for the Mustangs.
And that was Ben Weindel, who ended the half as their quarterback. Obviously more of the prolific passer, as we were able to see right away. His first play in, they threw a pass. Obviously it went incomplete, but obviously evident to the Millard South defense that this is the passing quarterback, and the pass game is probably going to have to be an option for Millard North in the second half if they can't run the ball.
Yeah, definitely.
We still got a holdup going on here. Don't know what it's about.
It looks like the clock still says 12 minutes on the scoreboard. That might be it. They might be trying to fix that right now. And for the Millard North offense, obviously Weindell's had a good end of the half, but Gabriel Terry and Jadis Ellis, 2 receivers that came up big in that half. Also, Tyson Todd had some really big plays. And for the run, number 27, Andrew Bednar, was kind of their go-to. Had a lot of big runs, not too huge, but if they need 5-6 yards, he's their go-to man.
They started effectively grounding and pounding with him at the middle at the end of the half.
Yeah, it was a slow start, but they kind of prioritized him toward the end, and it worked.
But when Millard North is playing really good football and running the ball, they're getting between the tackles, but primarily on the outside of those tackles when those tight ends are sealing the blocks. That has to do with motions, with their 2 tight end sets, with that single back. When they're running that offense effectively, very lethal, but it's been stymied for most of tonight so far.
Definitely.
One big run, all to show for the Mustangs. And they're still trying to figure out this clock here, as it was a slow end to the first half, and it's going to be a slow start to the second half here at Buell.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll be able to figure that out soon. Here we go. They're getting lined up. It's like Weindell with Bender in the backfield. Bender, sorry.
And they're going to do a toss play right away. That is open for a moment, but closely,
and Gabriel
very quickly,
Terry stuffed.
Quickly making the stop after a gain of 1. Looked like there was a hole there for about a second, but a really nice play there.
Yeah, it didn't seem to do much to the Patriots.
It appeared that might have been the cornerback on the far side, number 4 for the Patriots, Ryan Reuter, making the play.
Looks like they were just able to pick up about a yard and a half maybe.
Him and Spencer Wagner, the 2 starting cornerbacks, both seniors for the Patriots. And now, they go from that 2 tight end set, and now 3 wide receivers lined up. And they're going to hand it off the middle. Still running, and flipped over by Gertis at the 34-yard line.
A nice run by Bednar to get the first down. Just right up the middle, simple, but that has been his go-to this game, and it has not been stopped yet.
And as we said before, that middle of the field was opening up at the end of the first half. Already a first down converted for the Mustangs. Trying to move the ball here. So now at the 34-yard line, they go back to that 2 tight end set with 1 back. And it's going to be Widener under center. He's going to hand it off yet again, but that time he is stuffed. Tate and Nicolaisen both in on that tackle.
And the Patriots defense has had a great start, been aggressive, except for that 1 run by Bednar. They have been very effective to start.
Obviously, North making it a focal point to still go to Bednar up the middle to start the second half, trying to get a run game going.
It'll be interesting to see if they switch up to a pass offense or if they keep going to the run.
And an interesting development here. The clock is not working on the scoreboard here at Buell. It still shows 11:59 to go in the quarter. So we're going to have to figure out how they're exactly keeping track of time, play clock, and actual game time. And a whistle before the play. and it's likely going to be a false start. We know Millard North lines up in those defensive stances for offensive linemen trying to get out a good jump on the ball.
And indeed, we got a false start by the Mustangs. Penalties have been costly for both teams, and Millard North needs to give up those penalties because they have been costly.
There's now 6 penalties on the Mustangs, 5 in the first half. This is the first one of the second half, but nonetheless brings them back another 5 yards, making it 2nd down and 12. And they go back to that trips left formation here with Bender in the backfield. And they're going to fake it to Bender, and that's Widener breaking a tackle and getting all the way out to the 40-yard line before he's brought down by Tate Heinrichs.
A nice 6-yard run by the quarterback. We've seen from both teams a lot of fakes in the quarterback run. I think Urban's had the advantage. He's had some amazing runs, but so has Bender.
Mustang ball on the 40, 3rd down and 4.
Or excuse me, Windell.
It's now 3rd down and short for the Patriots, or for the Mustangs, excuse me. 3rd down and 4 at the 40-yard line. They're going to try to hand it off the middle. No. That's going to be a fake, and that ain't going nowhere. Gain of 2 on the play, but Windell is stuffed by that defensive front for the Patriots.
Gain of 2 by Windell. 4th down and 2.
And you can see Nick Eliason and Ryan Barboza kind of going at it right there, getting a little aggressive.
Nick Eliason winning that battle, forcing the punt unit on for the Mustangs. So they got a good start to the drive, got a 1st down, looked to move the ball, but the Patriots defense comes up big once again. And now Gertis and Taylor back, trying to get a good return.
I wouldn't be surprised. These are 2 aggressive returners, both having amazing runs so far this season.
We'll just see if the punter can get it there. Low snap and a shaky punt. That's going to go way out of bounds, over onto the track. We'll see exactly where they spot this. He's keeping on moving at the 35, at the 40, and the referee's going to stop it there at the 42-yard line.
And the Patriots have been very lucky with field position. They have not, other than I think only one drive they've been back at their 20. Other than that, great position for
Really
the
shows the importance of a guy like Cole Lamel making all his field goal kicks, except for the last one. That was not his fault, though, at the end of the first half. Botched snap, et cetera, et cetera. But having a guy like Lamel who can make those field goals and flip field position on punts and kickoffs, very critical. And that's actually been a big difference here compared to Millard North. That was only a 20-yard punt right there, even 20 yards at best.
Yeah, definitely. The Mustangs have started almost every drive back at the 20 off of kickoffs.
And now I'm going to say 15 yards at best because they originally moved it at the 42-yard line. Now it's at the 49. And Millard South is basically at midfield here with Harris and Urban in the backfield on 1st down. They're going to do what they started on the last drive. Harris on the first play from scrimmage for the Patriots on offense in this half. He's long gone. Santa Maria, touchdown, Patriots.
What a run by Harris. You know, I think that is his 4th touchdown of the day. And that is the 2nd or maybe even 3rd time where he has scored out of nowhere on some big runs. So one of the most explosive running backs out there.
If we were to do this math, well, like 6 points per touchdown in fantasy, plus 10 yards a point.
That's 24. I think he has about 150 rushing yards. That's a 1st-round draft pick right there.
That's probably like 40 fantasy points since the start of the second half. Too bad fantasy football isn't a high school thing, man. We could only imagine, but Isaiah Harris, he is balling out tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Lamel on for the extra point. Good as always. And the Patriots, they come out swinging right away. 31-7 now after a big run by Isaiah Harris. That burst and explosiveness, really hard to defend.
That was exactly the start the Patriots needed. You know, the Mustangs, the last probably 5 minutes of the first half, really capitalized. They took advantage, but the Patriots got a big stop, and now they have put up points on the board. The Mustangs are now in dire need of some points. A touchdown, even just a field goal. They got to get something going for their offense. Besides one big run and one pass play, they have not had much going for them.
And we're going to have to see this Millard North passing game now. They're not going to be able to stick with the run for long. If they want to at least try to come back in this game.
Yeah,
24 points down in the second half. Millard South looks ready to roll after halftime adjustments.
Yeah, it seems like there's no way we see them, running almost every play like they have. But at the same time, I would have said that for the last drive, and we saw a primarily run offense.
But they're going to have to switch it up to at least a balanced offense with a mix of passes because they're not going to keep running it up the middle for 4 or 5 yards per play and get back into this one, especially with one more touchdown creating a running clock.
I'm assuming they'll keep Dillon. He seems like the more skilled passing quarterback. Both good quarterbacks, but it seems like he is a much better passer.
And a more effective runner as well.
Yeah, exactly. We've seen a lot of good fakes for him.
Lammel in the kickoff unit already.
And this Patriots defense has been almost locked down, giving up, 17 points all season so far?
17 points all season. 7 at the end of the Gretna game, only 3 against Pius, and now 7 tonight against the Mustangs. Off of one big run in the first half, Lammel's going to boot it to number 2, Jadis Ellis. He's going to try to return it again, and Brennan Anderson right there to make it, the tackle. Oh, but Ellis makes a couple people miss, tries to hurdle somebody, and gets over-ended by number 35.
Nice move,
for
Cole
the
Marcisak
Patriots.
with the tackle.
Cole Marcisak flipping Ellis on that play, landing hard on his shoulder at the 22-yard line where the Millard North offense will set up shop once again in the second half.
I'll tell you what, only got to the 22, but he made some really nice moves to get there. If he didn't have those nice streak moves, probably would have been at the 12, 13-yard line.
Well, big Brendan Anderson was there, meeting him at the 15-yard line ready.
You do not want to mess with Brandon.
He was there, but clearly Ellis with more speed on the play, only getting about 7 more yards after that. And now, as we see, more of a focal point toward the passing game, Millard North starts out this drive with 3 wide receivers on the right side of the formation. They're going to still hand it off, though. And the last-minute pitch goes for actually a big gain. Wrapped up by Spencer Wagner is Todd. But Todd's going to pick up a first down and keep the chains moving.
Nice play by Tyson Todd. And it is at the right time, too. 8 minutes left in the third quarter, and they have yet to put in any points or even get in good position.
We haven't seen many of those counter option plays where they've handed the ball, fake the handoff one way and try to pitch it the other way. First time we've really seen that in a while tonight, but it worked effectively for a first down.
Yeah, definitely.
So under center again, now with 2 tight ends set. One back is Bednar. And a fumble, but a whistle before the snap, and I can't imagine this being anything other than a false start on the Mustangs. They're all, and that it is indeed what it is, another false start on Millard North. They get off in those defensive stances. They're looking to lean forward, right, get momentum going into the play to get those forward yards on in the running game. But a lot of time they are jumping. Now, referees ain't going to call it all the time, but from prior experience against playing Millard North, that was always a focal point for the Millard South coaches, is that they will try to fire off a half second earlier just to try to get that advantage. Yeah. But second time we've already seen in the second half that they've called that false start.
We've now seen 7 penalties by the Mustangs this game, 2 in the second half. That is something they need to cut now because it has cost them one big drive in the first half and possibly this drive too.
So first down, or first down and 15, and a good play made right there. See who that was at the bottom of the pile. Appeared to be Brendan Anderson on that play.
I believe it was.
And it indeed was. Him and Jake Galloway making the tackle.
And I'm surprised the Mustangs still keep going to this run offense because so far this drive, all they have done is killed about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes, and I've gone basically nowhere with this drive.
Second down now, in about 12. Rollout pass here. Look into the corner, and another phenomenal catch. No, it's going to pop out last second.
And that was a close one. What a great effort by, I believe, number 42.
Yeah, that's Noah Canola. That's the one who made the great catch to start the game on Millard North's first drive of the game. Down the left sideline in the first half.
I'll tell you what, may have not been there, but a great effort by him trying to make that catch.
Just a tad overthrown right there. Would have been a phenomenal catch if he could bring it in. Also would have been a first down, but now it's another 3rd and long for the Mustangs, and they can't afford to get stopped right here and forced off the field once again, especially with that kicking game. Millard South's going to get great field position yet again like they did last drive. And going to be under center again. And they're going to toss it. Watch for the double pass. Indeed it is. And that is well covered down the field and nearly
Almost
intercepted. Great coverage there by number 20 for the Patriots. That's Taquan Johnson on the coverage. Ready for that double pass right away, staying on his wide receiver and not falling for that toss play. That's great preparation and that's just great recognition by Johnson.
Yeah, great play by Tay. Nearly intercepted. Either way, great coverage. Way to stop that pass. Because that could have been a dangerous play for the Mustangs.
Millard North trying to go with the trick play. That kind of shows us what kind of passing repertoire they have. Not many plays in the playbook, obviously.
Yeah. And not surprising, we have Taylor and Gertis back to receive this kick.
That one a little better, but it's going to go out of bounds, rolling about the 27-yard line, let's call it. So a better punt that time for the Mustangs.
Thanks for helping with the whole tag and all stuff today. No help today before we got out here.
I think the biggest thing for the Patriots right now, although there's still 7 minutes left in the third quarter, I think it's fair to say that the momentum is easily theirs. They are in great position. Just be safe, avoid risky positions where you could turn the ball over and try to kill time. Obviously, it's not to the position where you need to kill too much clock, but you might as well look to the future considering that you've got a big win or a big lead, and it's looking like they're in great position.
Harris is still in the shotgun now with Urban. That's actually Gary Mandolfo into the game this time. Out route to Taylor, and he's going to show off that speed. Todd, though, keeps it going.
A flag, maybe on a horse collar. Oh, face mask looks like.
Taylor signaling for the face mask on this one.
I believe that was on Tyson Todd.
The Millard North coaches don't really necessarily agree with it. It came from the back judge who threw it about the 45-yard line.
And yeah, that'll be a face mask on Tyson Todd. Should be a costly penalty. That'll put the Patriots in a lot better position.
Well, when they move it 15 yards up, that should put them in Millard North territory. 15-yard penalty. And actually, no, they're going to mark it after the catch. So I'm really interested to see what this ruling is. If it indeed is a personal foul, it should be a 15-yard penalty after the catch and run. They only moved it up 5 yards to the 42. Not really going to affect the Patriots, though. They don't really care. Urban and Mandolfo in the backfield. Millard North showing blitz. And Mandolfo going to try to take the handoff. And that was smelled out beautifully.
Tackle.
Good play there.
I believe that was Kason Kelly on the tackle. Great job by him.
Number 40, Kason Kelly.
Wasted no time for the tackle for loss. A loss of 4 yards on that play.
And Millard North was showing blitz there. Millard South did not check out of that play in time. Blitzing on the weak side where they were running it on that one. It's going to bring up 2nd and 14 now. So we got trips right with Mandolfo and Urban still in the game. Harris getting a breather on this drive. And they're going to fake the handoff to Mandolfo, and he's brought down from behind is Urban. And that is number 6 on the play.
It's like Easton Sixel with the tackle. And it's the right time for the Mustang defense to step up. They need a quick stop, get the ball back, and that is exactly what they're doing right now. It'll be a 3rd and 13 for the Patriots.
Would be crucial. They cannot afford another touchdown, and another touchdown would make it a 31-point game, which would start the running clock, which is a team's worst nightmare.
The Mustangs defense definitely could use some improvement. This season so far, they have allowed 103 points in their 3 games so far.
We'll see if North Blitz is here. Urban's going to have to flush out. Not a lot of time to throw. And he's got a man. That ball is caught right at the marker. It appears that it's a first down for the Patriots. Let's see who made that play. It is Mr. Tyson Gertis making that play.
And what a great play by Urban.
And that is a first down right at the sticks. Got the exact yardage he needed on that one.
That was nice. Urban under a lot of pressure, but he did not take hold of it. He scrambled, and he found the right man.
Made a great throw on the run, too. Accurate, right where it needed to be. Best throw of the night by TJ.
Easily.
And the Patriots keep on moving the ball.
Yeah, great throw, great catch.
Now Gertis is going to motion in a tight formation now. And it's going to be trips left as Taylor motions on the left side as well. Mandolfo still in the game for Harris. They're going to fake it to him again. And Urban making a man miss. Flag down on the play. Likely going to be holding on the Patriots.
And I'll tell you what, that's probably the 4th, maybe 5th time this night that Urban has made a solid run on a fake, but it has been taken back because of a holding call.
Agree with that. He's been making people miss, driving people down to the ground with him, falling forward for extra yardage. Very impressive night for TJ running the ball.
It looks like that'll be the first, if I'm not mistaken, that's the first penalty for the Patriots this half.
Still going to make the coaches unhappy as it's going to bring up 1st and 20 now. But another nice thing that is different from past Patriot teams, especially with a star running back like Isaiah, is Garrett Mandolfo, a guy that has a similar skill set to Isaiah, very capable running back, giving Isaiah breaks in games, long season. Mandolfo, very capable running back, not running to get Isaiah hurt. Offense stays the same, functions the same way.
In a game like this, up 24, it'd be great to have Harris on the field, but in reality, we're not in a position where we necessarily need these big runs, so it's totally useful to have him come in.
And Mandolfo has broken big runs before, and they're going to fake it to him again. Urban trips up, stays on his feet. TJ Urban in the open lane at the 30, cuts back at the 20, to the 15, to the 10, cuts back inside. What a run by TJ Urban. Touchdown, Patriots.
I'll tell you what, great job by the Patriots blocking. Hale Kilcoyne with a crucial block at the end to give him the touchdown. Great move by Urban. Great block by multiple Patriots players to really give that momentum fully to the Patriots. It'll now, assuming the PAT goes in, be a 31-point lead for the Patriots.
We saw TJ stumble at the start of the snap after gaining 2 yards, was able to stay on his feet, and there was nobody in his way after that, making people miss. Looking like a Johnny Manziel out there, just making people miss as he runs down the field, a Taylor Martinez type.
Beautiful run by Urban.
Lamb looking to make it a 31-point game. And as per usual, he makes his kick. Oh, he didn't. I just jinxed him, bro. I just assumed it.
That's all right. We got a 30-point lead.
I won't be able to do that again. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, it's still a 30-point game for the Patriots, 37-7. Not much to be mad about, especially after that beautiful run by TJ Urban.
Now I got to ask, you call him Johnny Manziel. Is that a compliment?
It is his skill set.
A&M Manziel.
A&M Manziel.
There you go.
I mean,
Johnny Football.
Johnny Football running around the field, making people miss. That would remind me of that play. I mean, that was phenomenal right there by TJ.
Absolutely. And it's gotten to the point where the Mustangs, they're going to need a miracle here. 4 minutes left in the third quarter, down 30. They have got to get going. It's gotten to the point where a field goal doesn't do them much good. They're going to need a touchdown about every drive. Going to need some big stops. Their defense has almost been absent so far this game. You know, in 3 games, they've given up 30 at least each game. 30 in their first game, 42 in their second game, and 37 right now.
.424 left in the third. Millard South has opened the floodgates on this one, scoring 2 touchdowns to start the second half here in this third quarter. Running the ball effectively. The first one was with Isaiah on a big run. The second one with TJ Urban. Just showcasing how explosive this offense can be when everything's blocked to perfection. And this offensive line has done a great job all game.
Absolutely. I think a hope from all of us was, I mean, 1, to see this explosive offense. 2, to see a little more pass offense. But I mean, why? Well, we're up 30. There's no point in risking it.
Tons of chemistry on this offensive line as well. 4 of these 5 starters has been together since middle school. I used to play with 4 of them as well. Tons of chemistry on that offensive line. And it makes a difference having chemistry like that.
Oh, yeah. No doubt about it. Yeah, beautiful work from the line.
Those 4 guys being Cole Herbolsheimer, Jake Mayville, Bo Wentz, and David Broughton. All 4 of those guys doing a phenomenal job. Dexter Smith and Jack Nicolaisen also at the right tackle position doing a phenomenal job as well.
Stellar performance from all of them.
Everybody on that Patriots offense. Lamel going to boot it. This one's going to be returned again by Ellis. Brennan running down again. And the flag's going to be down. Likely going to be holding on the Mustangs, which will bring it back. But I tell you what, Brendan Anderson's been really impressive on those kickoffs.
Oh, yeah,
nobody wants to get in the way of Brennan. A heat-seeking missile running down the field. A big guy, that explosive running down the field. I sure as hell wouldn't want to run at him.
I'll tell you what, nice tackle by Ryan Foley. But yeah, Brendan Anderson, that is a scary man. I think, every returner, they look at him and they want to go as far away as possible. And that's been the been the strategy so far.
He's been open. I mean, he hasn't been touched on these. I mean, obviously he doesn't have really quickness to keep up with Ellis when he gets down there, but nobody's touching him when he gets down.
Yeah.
Like, he's right there in position to make a tackle, or at least slow him down and make him change into an alternative route.
Yeah.
But after that holding penalty, they're going to be marked inside the 5-yard line. Not an ideal situation for the Mustangs, as Millard South's looking to really take control of this.
Oh, yeah. With this aggressive defense right here from the run game in the second half, this is the last place the Mustangs want to be.
And they're just going to resort to the toss. And it's open for about a gain of 6 on that one.
A nice tackle by Jake Gassaway, though. A diving tackle from behind. Good move to get him down. Only get a, what, 7,
He's looked really good tonight as an outside linebacker, too, especially setting the edge on those toss plays. That's a really focal point of the Millard South defense, trying to handle that outside running game of Millard North. He's doing a really good job tonight.
Yeah, for sure. And now I'm guessing, because they're not in, not a risk of safety, I'm guessing we'll see more of a pass offense, because it seems like they got to go for something. It's at a point where, you can't play it safe. You got to throw some risk out there when you're down 30.
Doesn't appear to be that way. They're probably just going to run their focal point offense, as Weindell's making a couple people miss on that one. That second effort going to give him the first down at the 17-yard line, moving the chains.
Only a 3-yard gain, but that was a nice run. That could have easily been a tackle for loss.
Made a couple people miss in the backfield as well. But no, I think at this point, Millard North knows that they're not going to really be able to pass it that effectively. I expect them just to run their normal offense, try to get productive, improve for on next week. Another tough loss. I mean, we know they lost to Millard West 30-0 and then lost 42-14 last week as well. Competing for a half, as they did the first 2 weeks as well.
Yeah,
however, the Patriots just seem overwhelming at this point and just a better, more talented football team at that.
Definitely.
Oh, and what a hit that time. Ball is out as well.
I believe it
and that is Patriot football.
Wow.
Big hit. We could not see who that was.
And that is the second
on the far side of the field.
Patriots.
That looked like number 40 for Millard South was the one who recovered it. Ryan Foley on the play. And the Patriots looking to put it in the end zone once again. And Isaiah is still not on the field. Again, that's a good side. Garrett Mandolfo, really good running back himself.
Yeah, great.
Like to see him get a couple carries as well.
Exactly. No point in risking an injury for Harris.
No reason at all.
Patriots are easily in position to take this win.
Now Antrell Taylor is still in the game. Trips right. And Urban in the gun. And this time they're going to hand it to Mandolfo. Tries to take a defender with him on his back. Picks up about a gain of 3. That was number 40 for the Mustangs, making the tackle on that play. Kason Kelly.
21 Garrett Mandolfo, tackled by 40.
And, I think for the Mustangs, I think you're exactly right. I think they're in a position where they're not, they kind of know that they're not in position. I think they're really just looking to make improvements. How can we improve this team for next week? What are some new strategies we can take? They have Creighton Prep at Creighton Prep next Thursday.
Tough game. Especially on a short week, too, a Thursday game.
Tough game, away game. I think they're going to look to see what improvements they can make, try to find some new strategies.
Going to hand it off to Mandolfo again. This time
right
a huge hole. And another touchdown for the Patriots. Garrett Mandolfo getting in on the fun. 43-7 now, Millard South. This one is our route, ladies and gentlemen.
Right up the middle, almost untouched by Mandolfo. Great run, great blocking by the offense. And let's see if Lamel can redeem himself. I think he will. He's had a great night. Let's see if he can make this a 44-7 lead for the Patriots.
Kick is up, and the kick is good this time by Lamel, making it a 37-point game here at Beal Stadium.
Only 2:20 left in the third. It'll be interesting to see what the Mustangs do. I think you're right. I think they've gotten to the point where they're just going to resort to their run offense, which I think works better for them probably. It's gotten to the point where they're just looking for what can I do, try to find out some extra strength, trying to find out something that they may have not tried yet that could work for the future. I think they know that this game's probably out of reach, but how can I make this team better for next week? What are some new things that we can try out that could possibly separate this team from Creighton Prep?
Really, at this point, it's going to be really hard for Millard North to make the playoffs at 0-4. Starting at 0-3, there's still a slight possibility if you can get a win next week, but 0-4 really puts you in a bind to try to make the playoffs.
You know, I think the biggest thing is, what's their locker room atmosphere like? Are they all like, oh, you know, is their atmosphere or is their mindset, you know, we're 0-3, our team's not very good, or is it 0-3, we've made mistakes, now let's redeem that. Let's go out there, let's come back, let's be stronger than ever. You know?
Look, they've had bright spots in this game against the Patriots. And they've moved the ball from time to time. Running game has looked good from time to time. Really, it's really hard to stop this Patriot offense that's been shown 3 straight weeks from opposing defenses. So,
if they put in the work, this Mustang team definitely has potential. They have 2 young quarterbacks. They have a nice run game with 2 different running backs. They got some good receivers, good returners.
Good athletes in general.
Absolutely.
Millard South, though, just dominating as a team. Now, that time a squib kick by Lammel. And that tackle's going to be made on the Patriots by number 88, Nathan. Or no, excuse me. Number 88, Luke Irvine making the play on that one.
Gabriel Terry will take that one to about the 28-yard line.
First and 10, Millard North at the 34.
We do want West, let's be honest here.
That's right. 7 days.
And an abysmal throw right there, just spiking it in the ground with
Windell.
Windell.
Right there. And for the Patriots, they got an exciting game next Friday. The Millard South, Millard West Q Street rivalry.
That is going to be exciting, let me tell you. Millard West likely going to start off 3-0 as well as us. Ranked right behind us in the polls, the rankings.
The game of the week.
I mean, this has been for 4 years in the wait. This has been 4 years in the waiting. This game. Millard South finally to take the throne back from Millard West.
Absolutely. The last couple years they have not been so lucky. Had some somewhat close losses, some really not close losses. They're ready to redeem themselves.
Nice move there by Ellis to avoid
move.
both defensive tackles, both Brendan Anderson and number 63 Connor Hoy for the Patriots on that one.
Only picked up about a yard, but that could have been a lot worse.
And really the difference this year compared to other years with Millard South, they've been pretty good the past couple of years making it to the quarterfinals, but the depth on this team at every level is pretty astonishing. It just shows the growth in this program at every freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, all 4 classes providing great talent at every position.
Yeah, depth. Let's see this play on 3rd and 8.
Good pressure there by Dexter, or by Brendan Anderson, excuse me, overthrowing his man Ellis on the play, getting behind Isaiah Wise. Could have been a touchdown for the Millard North Wildcats.
Absolutely. Could have been a big play for him.
And with that running clock, the clock did not stop after that incompletion. We're at the end of the 3rd quarter here at Buell Stadium. Your Millard South Patriots 44, and the Millard North Mustangs 7.
There's like a cop standing here who's like,
do you like it?
He was just sitting like this, like looking at your stuff.
All right, start of the 4th quarter here. Start of the 4th quarter here in Buell Stadium. The Patriots still leading 37. A lot of role players in the game now for the Patriots. Still very good players at that.
Yeah. You know, one thing I love with this Patriots team, you mentioned it quickly earlier, is their chemistry. There's so many guys, especially from the junior class, that have been playing, forever. They've been playing for the junior Patriots Under Armour team, going nationally, having great games, just getting so much closer together. These guys have been playing forever. They know their style. They know what each person needs to contribute, and it's all coming together right this year.
And it's 4th and 8 now, so the punting unit coming on for the Mustangs. As we see on the Millard North sideline, number 12, quarterback for the Mustangs, Brandon Lundquist, who started the game, taking snaps under center while Weindel watches him, so that could be an interesting switch on Millard North's next drive.
It looks like we got Antrell Taylor and Tay Johnson returning this kick, or punt.
Good snap. And a good punt that time, actually. But it's going to bounce at the 30-yard line, where the Patriots will come back out. And let's see if TJ comes back out on this drive.
Kelly's punt goes out at the 30, 1st and 10 Patriots.
I don't see him out there, actually.
Neither do I.
We got some backup linemen in the game. Connor Hoy, Peyton Sweeney in, along with number 53 playing center, or number 54, excuse me, Jarrett Smartwood.
It looks like we got Gage Stanger at quarterback.
Number 12. He's going to hand it off.
And Tay Johnson unable to get a gain on that play. Good defense by the Mustangs.
So now all the reserves are in for the Patriots. This 4th quarter probably will go by quick with this running clock here, but good minutes for all these backups.
It looks like Reggie Harris entering the game.
Sincere Brooks is also in the game at right guard. Very capable player as well.
Definitely.
And Johnson in the backfield with Stanger. They're going to give it to him again. Tries to make a man miss. He's going to be bottled up by that North defense on that one.
And Reggie with the loss of probably 3 or 4 yards right there.
Oh, Reggie Harris, excuse me, on that one, number 31, not Johnson. So they switched from Johnson to Harris on that play. He's going to bring up 3rd and long here for the Patriots. 3rd and 12 to be exact.
And this could be our first chance to see the arm on Gage Stanger. Looks like we got Marsasek and Ryan Reuter receiving.
Stanger tries to fake. Oh, he fakes it. And he's got room to run at the 1st down mark.
Nice run by Stanger.
And a good pancake block from one of the South linemen. I couldn't see who it was, but somebody put their defender on their butt, leaving that wide open hole for Stanger to break loose for the 1st down. Nice quarterback draw on that play.
Oh, that was a TJ play right there.
Stanger making it look easy.
Big run, absolutely.
And the Patriots going no huddle, even with reserves in.
And with this Patriot offense, sometimes it looks so easy to get that quarterback run. I think it's a mix of the talented athletes, but also that strong offensive line we've seen.
Now the clock stopped for some reason. Was there a timeout called? And there was for television. I don't know how you can stop. How can you stop a game in the middle of a drive for television? I don't know how that happens, but we'll be right back after this. Stanger and Reggie Harris back in the gun. Gonna try to give it to Harris.
Looks like another tackle for loss by Harris.
That backup offensive line for the Patriots struggling a little bit with those outside running plays. It's gonna be second down and 12 as the clock starts running once again. Still don't understand how we can have a TV timeout in the middle of a drive without no timeout called from either opposition, but maybe that's just me, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna stay in the gun. Reggie Harris and Zane Stanger. They're gonna pass it with Stanger. Open in the middle, number 28 on the play. Flag is down though, but Brandon Sweat is the one who made the catch on that one. Brandon Sweet, excuse me.
And with these reserves, you know, they still got a very good team, very talented. Right now, the offense just isn't working for them, which I don't think is a huge concern for them right now.
Not a huge concern considering everybody in there is not a starter.
Yeah, I
just
think
getting the role players minutes.
Yeah, I think right now they're just giving them minutes, testing them out to see, you know, what talent they've got, what strengths they've got in this roster.
And look, Millard North still has all of their defensive starters out except for their middle linebacker, their stud defensive middle linebacker, number 11, Tyler Reynolds. But everybody besides that appears to be a starter still, keeping their starters in the game.
And what a game by Reynolds. You know, although the score doesn't show it, he played an amazing game. And that Patriots student section has been electric. They are not giving up.
Stanger in the gun, pressure on him, but it's a screen pass to Harris, and that is wide open. Harris is a good lane, cuts it back in, and he almost broke that one.
Wow,
good
nice
tackle
play
made.
by Harris.
Good tackle made. Probably could have saved a touchdown actually on that one. Harris almost broke that one. Case and Kelly, the one making the tackle at midfield. They're going to mark it, excuse me, at the 49-yard line. Bring it down to 3rd and short for the Patriots.
A great 22-yard gain by Harris. You know, had a tough start to it. I think he had his first 2 runs were tackles for or runs for loss.
Not his fault by any chance.
No, not at all. Not at all. But this will definitely boost his confidence right here.
And I assume they're going to try to run it here. Let's see if Harris can get positive yardage and pick up this first down. Instead, it's going to be Stanger, and that is a hole on the outside. Looking to get the corner, stiffs arms a man out of bounds. And he's going to pick up the first down as the Patriots keep on moving it, looking to get one more drive in before the end of this one.
And a nice, probably 7-yard gain by Stanger right there.
Forced out of bounds by one Gabriel Terry.
In the shotgun, Harris and Stanger doing it once again. I'm going to run it. That's the play that's been successful for Isaiah Harris many times tonight. That's going to go nowhere. No gain on the play for Harris.
And this run game has definitely slowed down for the Patriots. Probably a mix of just their lineup. You know, their line hasn't been quite as stellar as it has been tonight. You know, still no big deal. I mean, obviously, 37-point lead, 6 minutes left. They're not stressing it. They're just kind of, you know, going with whatever happens. You know, you'd like to see a little bit more from them, but it's really no big deal right now. They're just trying to kill the clock.
I'd like to see if this second unit, though, could punch it in the end zone for another touchdown.
Definitely. Looks like we got Trey Larson coming out there with Reggie Harris.
Trey Larson is indeed in the game for the Patriots. Harris is going to be wrapped up. No, he's going to break out of it. He's still going to be wrapped up for about a loss of 3 on the play.
North comes up with it. He was down.
Down by contact before the ball came out. Millard South will keep possession as we're under 6 minutes to go in this blowout affair at Buell Stadium. Close for about a half, but Millard South has run away with it in the second half. 20-0 in this second half. Really putting the hammer down on the Mustangs.
Yeah. Looks like number 34 for the Mustangs, Ethan Berry, who came up with it. Looks like he was complaining. He did not think he was down, but the rest did not agree. I believe that knee was down.
Stanger going to pass. Pressure escapes, rolling out to his right, and he's going to show off that speed. Stays inbounds, keeps on going. And what a play by Zane Stanger to get the first down on 3rd and 13. That's another run. We saw a quarterback draw. That was a designed pass that he turned into a run for a first down. A 3rd and 12 converted with his legs, as well as a 3rd and 13 to keep the drive going. Well done.
2 3rd and longs both converted to excellence by Stanger. You know, these Millard South quarterbacks are just shocking at their running abilities. You know, you do not see another school with multiple people like this, and it looks like it'll be a 4th and short for the Patriots. They did not quite get the yardage they were looking for.
Interesting spot there, because it looked like he got inside the 35-yard line well after that first down. And let's see if Harris can get his first positive carry on the ground. They're going to give it to him. Oh, and he is stuffed. Number 65, Sincere Brooks, gets blown up on that play. Hendrik DeBoer, defensive lineman number 57, is the one who exploded that play. It's going to be a turnover on downs. Millard North will take over. Reminder, that clock is still running in this 37-point game. What
a hit by DeBoer. Now let's see what the Mustangs do here. A little over 4 minutes. It's gotten to the point where I think they're just trying to get some dignity right here. You know, 44-7 does not look good on the scoreboard. I think they're trying to get anything they can right here on offense.
Reserves in on defense as well for the Patriots.
Looks like the Mustangs will get at about the 37-yard line. A long ways to go, but not terrible field position.
Millard North did change back to Lundquist, who is in at quarterback now. Let's see what they do here on first down. Just going to hand it straight up the middle. It's going to be a keep guy, Lundquist, who's going to get smashed by 2 Patriots after about a gain of 5.
Number 12. Number 12, yeah.
Number 12, the main one in on that
Gage
tackle.
Stanger.
The other Stanger.
He's doing everything right now.
Yeah.
He can run, he can tackle.
Playing free safety, playing quarterback, you can name it.
Tell you what, those Stanger boys, they are talented.
2nd down and 6.
3.5 to go now here at Buell. Looking to wrap this one up. Another W in the win column for Millard South. Handoff up the middle to the future tailback, 27, Andrew Bedner. Had a pretty solid night. If we had to pick anybody who had a solid night on that Millard North offense, it would probably be Bedner.
Yeah, Bedner has been their go-to running back. You know, like I said, if they need a small gain or decent gain, he is consistent. He will always give you a solid 4 or 5 yards, just right up the middle. Nothing special from him, but right up the middle. He's a big guy, got a little bit of speed, got strength. That's all they need.
And he did get 4 or 5 yards in that one. It's going to be 3rd and short here for Millard North. And they're going to give it to him again.
Looks like he got enough for the first down.
Bedner on the carry. For a Millard North first down.
2.5 to play now at Buell, as the crowd is starting to empty on both sides.
And not much left to do. I think all the Mustangs can hope for is just one more score. You know, they're just trying to get something on the scoreboard and make it look at least a little bit better.
At midfield here on first down. I'm going to throw it. It's going to be number 42. No gain there after all that. All those jukes. Noah Knoll. Also starts at linebacker as well. We haven't seen him featured in the offense yet, besides that one big catch at the start of the game.
Yeah, big catch there. He was close to having a nice diving catch earlier in the game. Really like the effort from that guy.
Under 2 minutes now with this running clock in a 44-7 game.
2nd and long. Let's see what Lundquist can do here. Likely handing it off again, or possibly keeping it.
Good gain here by number 23.
Nice
toss
run.
To the outside.
Keyshawn Wright. Nice toss to him.
That's going to get them inside Millard South territory. Not going to probably do much at the end of the day.
I believe that was the first we've seen of Keyshawn Wright. And a good start for him.
That Millard South student section, for the most part, staying well intact for the entire portion of this game. Still very full with under a minute to go.
I think they're just excited knowing that they got Millard West next week. It's going to be an electric game from both sides.
A must-watch game, ladies and gentlemen.
And there's the We Want West chant.
And there's Lundquist. Oh, he had a man wide open for a touchdown. Didn't see him in time.
He still makes it work. About an 11-yard run right there by
He didn't
Lundquist.
see his wide receiver in time until he was across the line of scrimmage, meaning he could not throw it downfield anymore. Could be the last play of the game. We'll see if Millard North runs one more, trying to get in the end zone as they're inside the 25-yard line now. Clock still rolling, and it appears they will try one more play. overall dominant performance from the Patriots from start to finish. And a really promising 3-0 start for your Patriots, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to run it up the middle one more time. The ball is on the ground. It was attempted to be picked up from the Patriots. And Kilcoyne is the one who recovered the fumble as the game concludes. That's all she wrote from Buell Stadium tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Your Millard South Patriots 44 and the Millard North Mustangs 7. Signing off from Buell Stadium, I'm Dillon Pelster.
This is Joey Kirkle.
And thank you for listening to our broadcast tonight. We'll see you next week for a must-see showdown with the Millard West Wildcats.